Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin bear market and bull cycle. We're going to talk about expectations on price appreciation for Splinterlands assets and whether or not maybe we're actually in a disbelief stage and that the next bull market is actually just beginning or about to begin. People are doubting it, and maybe that's why there's so much tension in the game of Splinterlands right now. I want to talk about that. I'm going to look at the Bitcoin weekly chart, and we're going to just read some of the comments from the live audience. If you want to be present at these live events, consider supporting the YouTube channel. And when you do, you'll be invited to these private live events. One more thing before we go any further, Splinter Coach has been sponsor of the channel, and they are providing content that you're enjoying. So I strongly recommend you go check out splintercoach.com. They are a website that's tracking your personalized battle history within Splinterlands, so that two things can happen. One, you can learn from your mistakes and grow as a player and therefore extract more rewards while playing the game. But also two, you can just have fun enjoying analyzing data. I love it. Astral Entity, this is wild. This is my record, 10-1 with this guy. How am I winning? What cards am I playing with? Which sort of rule sets and mana caps is that being successful at? You can find the data using the tool. Guys, check it out. Have an amazing day. God bless. The current BTC chart looks like we are at the disbelief stage. I'd like to see that. I'll look in a minute. No joke, Necker. Let's have a peek. Look at the weekly BTC chart, and it's almost the same as the market cycle. I'm gonna have a peek in a moment. Move some. Hang on. I want to back away from that. I actually want to look at that BTC chart. Let's go have a peek. So I almost want to go to trading view. Trading. I haven't been in trading view in forever. No. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it to a site I remember. I haven't been over there in a while. This is not the best chart, but let's go. Can I look at weeklies? I don't know if I can make every candle a week. That'd be wild. I know I can with other sites. You know what, Necro? If you have an optimal site for that, if do you use TradingView, do you use CoinMarketCap? What do you use for that? But as I look at this, like zoomed out all, it kind of looks like, go back, put them side by side, boom. We've gone over the hill, we've come down, we had a little bounce. We come over the hill, we had a little bounce. Maybe we're in denial, maybe we're in there, because there's been this pop, there's a bit of a pop there and a fall. This looks like a half fall. If we're in sort of that window, is that what you said? Denial? Disbelief. Disbelief? That'd be great. That'd be great, man. This is a suckers rally. That sentiment, don't you think? Don't you think that sounds accurate? Like any sort of pump we get right now. I do get the feeling any sort of pump we got right now would just be met with such cynicism. This is a suckers rally. That's what I can picture people saying. But I also could say anger sounds so appropriate as you look at Discord, as you look at Mav chat, as you look at comment section, and the finger pointing at Aggie. People were bitter at Aggie for being a bag holder, that he holds a lot of SPS. There was a comment about how he shouldn't mention how he has so much SPS. Like, what, guys? Come on. Like, what? We're mad at these guys when they vote. We're mad at these guys when they have SPS. We're mad at these guys if they ever sell SPS. Like, what are we asking? What do we want from these guys? I, for one, want them to buy as much SPS as they personally see fit. I want them to hold it as long and only as long as they see fit. And I want them to use it while they hold it. And I feel as though my position on those is unusual. Most people want them to quietly buy up all the SPS and never use any of the authority around it, whether it's voting or commenting or benefiting financially. It's crazy. Yeah, when you put it that way. So these are 1 week. This is a 1 week chart. So each bar is a week. How far does this go back? This is September 2022. We're coming up on, this is like a pretty well a year. This maybe is a full year of data, a weekly chart. And yeah, man, you know what's exciting too? See the volume bars, the volume shrinking, like small. There's a big bar there, but it's sell volume. There's a big bar there, but it's a red bar. This looks a lot like the disbelief, doesn't it? Looks a lot like the disbelief. We've come up and down. We bounced. We came down another half. We trickled and down. A little climb, a little bit more climb, and disbelief. Man, I hope you're right. That would be so cool if we truly are getting out of this garbage and we can start getting into a place of hope and optimism and belief. And this is partly why we need to track our data, our card data. Like, I hope you guys are doing something similar to what I've done on Twitter today here. Track the numbers, because if you start seeing your reward cards go from 10,000 to 30,000 or something like that, I'm not saying you have to sell at those targets. I'm not even picking those numbers strategically at all. I'm saying just recognize the trends that are unfolding in your portfolio so that you can recognize what something like euphoria might be. And it's okay if you miss euphoria. It's okay if you end up selling in, like, you know, a belief or a thrill phase, because you are holding now. You have been holding through the depths. You're going to see significant opportunity out of something that is non-optimal, and most people are never going to see the top. But if you can actually realize some gain, tangible, real world opportunity from a video game, and begin to put something aside, a few $100, $1,000 would be crazy for most people. If I could just give you $1,000, you'd probably be like, you know, that'd be really eyes wide. What? $1,000? A video game might do that for you in the next year or two. And do that for yourself, because it actually puts this real, it's almost like I don't know, like a kind of armor or something. Like, it's a type of, I don't know, it gives me like confidence and I don't know, is it certainty? I don't know what word I want to use there. It's just like a degree of satisfaction that what I believed in became what I thought it could, or at least is becoming what I thought it could be, what I thought it could be, and then it just takes away some of that burden of like, wow, I put in a lot of money into this game. Well, yes, but I've also taken some money out. I've actually realized something here. It helped me with the bathroom, or it helped me go to Vegas, or, you know, something like that. Whatever your story is, like, just to recognize where you are by tracking data and then using that to make informed decisions about what, you know, makes sense. I think that's super important. So I encourage you to do it. I'm doing it.